Hello, in this video we're going to look at how we can manage our account details in Moodle. We're going to start on the site home page and we're going to go to our account box up here and click on that. In the account box, what we're interested in is we can either go through the profile link or we can go through the preferences link. And to save time, we're just going to use the preferences link. So we click on preferences, and we can see everything we can do on our user account. We can edit the profile. We can change our password. So we'll go to the edit profile link and click there. And this opens our account page with our account details, which should be already recorded, of course, with our first name, surname, and email address, the country we are in, and the time zone. Okay, we can add a personal description if we want here, which will be displayed as a link probably on our normal page, in our account page, when we're logged in. And we can add a picture, an avatar. Now for this, I'm going to go to a picture on my desktop, and I'm going to drag and drop that if I can. So I'm going to open up my files here and go to my desktop. And on my desktop, I can see I have some pictures here. I'm going to add this one, for example. There we are. That's me. And the picture will appear here. I can add a description which will appear below the picture. I can add additional names. If necessary, I can add any interests I might have as tags. And if I want, I can also add a link to my web page if I have a personal web page or blog. And I can add the URL here for that. I can also add my Skype ID details here and anything else I want, phone number and so on. And then I update my profile. If I don't update, nothing will be taken into account. There we are, and there you have the photo next to the account name, which will appear on any lists where I'm included in the list. On the preferences page, we can also change our password. If we click on the change password link, we have our username details displayed. And to change a password, of course, you need to enter your current password and then enter your new password and confirm your new password, and then save your changes. Okay. The system administrator can, of course, override anything we do. He can apply a new password again, which will cancel any passwords you have entered. This is particularly good for safety reasons. If we forget our password, we can always be given a new password. Going back to the account, going back to the user preferences page, and we're going to look at the editor preferences and just see how that works. So we click on the editor preferences and click on the scroll down bar. The default editor is the ATTO HTML editor for the moment in this Moodle site. And it looks something like this. So when we go to our dashboard, so when we go to our course, as a teacher, we can add, of course, and change and modify things. And we're going to look at this topic title here and just see how we could modify that. We have a text editor which looks like this. This is the ATTO editor, and the full functions are these. Okay. Now we want to change that. We're not too comfortable with that type of editor. For example, we prefer something more like a word editor. So we're going to go back There we are, to our preferences page. In fact, we didn't need to do that. We just go to a preferences page. Go to our editor preferences. And we change the editor to the tiny MCE HTML editor. This editor is more like a Word type editor. So if you prefer that type of editor, use that one. Save the changes. Okay, and we're going to go back. Where is it? We're going back to our course. Like this, and we're going to see what happens here now when we edit the section. This time we can see our text editor has changed and is much more maybe user-friendly, or at least resembles a Word type editor with all the functionality of a Word type editor. There we are. And this brings us to the end of our second tutorial.